Who's going to go for it? Yep. How do I feel about Delhi coming back to Melbourne? Well, I'm pretty happy, to be honest. We had a really tough year last year with Melbourne. We missed the playoffs. And last time we were here, or Delhi was here, I think we finished on top of the ladder and made the playoffs, and a couple unfortunate injuries. We didn't go as far as we would have liked, but one of Australia's best ever players, elite point guard, elite work ethic, and kind of sets the tone for the club. So very, very happy to have him back. How do you feel about it? Happy? Happy with it? Good. I'll get to you.
What's your favourite shot you've ever got in?
My favourite shot I've ever got in? It's a good question. I don't think I have a favourite one. They all feel good when they go in, whether it's here, there, or anywhere. So I'm sure you guys have that feeling as well, right? You know, you get on a bit of a roll and you make a shot or you make another one. They all feel pretty good, but
maybe game winner.
Maybe I made a couple shots in the bronze medal game to win our bronze medal against Slovenia. They weren't game winners, but anytime you feel like you can contribute in a big game, whether that's scoring, rebounding, cheering on your teammates, whatever it may be, it's always a pretty special moment. So maybe those ones. Good question.
What does it take to be a professional basketball player?
What does it take? Good question. Is this for me? Okay. So hard work is one. When I was younger, I have a love for the game, which I still have. I'm almost 35 years old, and the love hasn't diminished, which I think I'm really lucky. But when I was younger, you know, I loved the game. I would go and shoot around. I would go and play any chance I could get. I'd never had something like this or the facilities like Hoop City at my disposal. I'd go down to the local park where there was no net, and if you hit a swish, you'd have to run and chase it, or I'd play on my driveway till all hours of the night, keeping my neighbours awake. But I had a love for the game, and once I got sort of closer to that professional level, I had to develop a work ethic because there's plenty of people that are talented, that love basketball. It's that work ethic and dedication which can take you towards being a professional or to the next level. So I would say a love for the game, hard work and dedication, and oftentimes a little bit of sacrifice. Like sometimes you can't do what everyone else is doing because you might have a game the next day, or your friends have got a birthday party on a Saturday night, but you've got a big game. You know, you've got to miss out on that to work on your game and try and get better. So a little bit of sacrifice as well. Great question. Anyone else? Yes. What inspired me to play basketball? Kind of like I just said, I had a love for the game. Probably like a lot of you guys, when I was younger, I played a lot of different sports, and a couple stood out to me, which I naturally gravitated towards. But I think overall, I just had a love for the game of basketball, which pushed me through my younger years, all through my teenage years, and now to my middle-aged years, and hopefully, you know, I'll still be involved in basketball at some capacity when I'm older. When I was younger, I played AFL, or footy, not very well. Played basketball. I tried golf, soccer, rugby at school, and I was really little and skinny, so rugby didn't work for me. Yeah, you name it. I was keen to try pretty much any sport, but footy and basketball were the two ones that I played fairly seriously when I was younger, and I think I'm lucky that I chose to stick with basketball. Kobe Bryant, favorite player of all time, Kobe Bryant. Happy with that? Who's yours? Steph Curry? Nice. So I scored 50 points once in an NBL game. That's the most I've ever scored in a game, or in a proper game. So 50 points. Is that all right? Happy with that? Okay.
Should he score more next season?
Should have scored more, huh? Should have told my younger self that. Yeah.
What's your favourite pair of shoes to play in?
My favorite pair of shoes to play in. Great question. Probably Kobe sixes. Kobe sixes. The Grinches or the Gigi, the Mambacitas that came out recently. I like them. I've been playing in the Kyries recently, the latest ones, but they're not getting made anymore, so I won't be playing in them. I think overall, like, the Kobe shoes have been by far my favorite. What about you?
I haven't had a chance to wear Kobe's, but that would be my favourite.
The look of them, they're pretty cool, huh? Very good.
What was it like to play against Luka?
Against Luka? Yeah. So the question was, what was it like to play against Luka in the bronze medal match? It was a great challenge, but one thing that us as the Boomers have always done really well, like even Team USA, you know, we don't put them on a pedestal. We don't go in and be like, oh my God, that's Luka. How are we going to guard him? You know, Paddy, Joe, Delhi, Baines, all these guys that play against them night in, night out and have done for years in the NBA. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses just like anyone else. Yeah, they're superstars, but you know, they can be attacked. Kind of like what I was saying with the one-on-one moves. You got to think about a way to attack them. And I think we did a really good job of, you know, bringing Luka into on balls where he would then have to guard Paddy. Paddy's obviously can shoot it. He's really quick. So we made his life tough by bringing him into on balls and making him guard situations where he wasn't super comfortable. And yeah, it turns out it worked pretty well. Great question.